So welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy X HD Remastered. This is episode 47, Nemesis. Today we're going to be fighting the monster of all monsters. In my opinion, one of the worst monsters, second to Penance in the game. How do you unlock it is you have to catch every feat in the game. You have to unlock every creature in the arena and species and original section. Beat all of them at least once. And then leave the area, come back, and he should tell you about Penance here. Oh, sorry, about Nemesis here. So we're gonna fight him, but just not yet. He is a tough cookie to fight. So we're gonna actually talk about some stuff before we begin here. So let's go ahead and talk about stat maxing first. So our stats are pretty stacked with strength, defense, and magic. I would actually recommend having a high agility, evasion, and accuracy as well going into this, which I will be maxing out after this before we face Penance. But how you do it is basically you need weapons with triple overdrive and with triple AP, which you get from the Big Eye monster in the species, or is it arena? It's one of them. Anyways, the Big Eye creature. He should give you triple overdrive or AP weapons. Make sure you get that from him. Get one for every character you're trying to max. I got it for Titus, Riku, and Waka. And make sure they have at least three slots. So one for triple AP, one for overdrive to AP, and one for triple overdrive. Again, these are all customizable abilities. I'll put a link in the description to show where you can find which items for customization of each thing. So make sure you have that. So I have it for every single character here. Blowout, and then I have it for Riku as well. So when you have these weapons, it makes it so much easier to level up. So what I actually recommend is fighting, having the auto Phoenix also on your armor. So make sure you have auto Phoenix and auto haste on everybody. Reason being is that we're gonna need that ability when we're fighting this guy. So when you fight Don Tonberry, you let him attack you, because every time you hit him, he hits you back with 5 9s worth of damage every time, and that goes straight into your AP. Because our overdrive is actually stoic, so that means that every time we get hit by damage, it actually goes into our overdrive gauge. And because we have overdrive to AP, it goes into our AP, and we get 9 levels every time you fight him. And the next thing is, let's say you run out of spheres, you just use power, mana, speed, or ability distillers on this guy, Kotos. And that should give you 40 at a time. Sometimes the odd time it'll give you 2, but just keep trying and you should restock up in no time. You should be able to level up really quickly before the game begins. And then we're gonna go ahead and do that a couple of times. I'll actually show you how to do it with Don Tonberry first. So let's go ahead and fight him. So see, now he's going to attack us with Karma. And then because we have the Auto Phoenix ability, it just brings our character right back. So I'm actually going to fast forward to the end. So let's go ahead and see. Look at that, 999. And then as for Koto, let me show you how that's done. So we start off the battle. I would actually use my Ultima weapons here just so it makes the battle go by quicker. So I'm going to switch these guys back to their Ultima weapons. And then let's go ahead and, let's say I want speed spheres. So let's go ahead and throw a speed distiller on him. And then I just use Waka's overdrive. You're about to see we're about to get 40 of the speed spheres. just to show you like how quickly you can level up. And he's down. And because we got the if you didn't have the overkill, it would only give you 20. But because we got the overkill, it gives you 40. There it is. And that's how you stat max. So here we're with Nemesis. So Nemesis is a tough customer. He's probably the worst after Penance, and then after him Anima, Dark Anima. So Penance, Nemesis, Dark Anima. These are the worst guys to face. So what I'd actually recommend here is using Riku heavily by using Hyper Mighty Guard. And how you do that is you basically take anything that casts Reflect, Shell, Protect, or any like in that category, and then you mix it with the Gambler Spirit, which gives you a hyperx G every time, which gives you basically every buff in the game. And then make sure you have auto life all the time. Use quick hits. If you are able to land, max out your defense, your attack, and your magic defense to really beat this guy. First off, if you use any kind of overdrives, he's going to counter with Ultima, so watch out for that. And the pattern usually goes normal attack, ethereal cannon, Ultra Spark, and then once he's halfway dead, he'll use Armageddon instead of Ultra Spark right in the middle there. Sometimes he will use Armageddon and then follow with Ultra Spark and then continue the pattern. But my takeaway here is make sure you have auto life at all times, and don't give up on this guy. The key here is to survive. The longer you survive, the better. And then just spam him with Waka's attack reels every chance you get, because that's going to give you the most bang for your buck. And now we have the actual battle, so let's go ahead and move into it. He does cost 25,000 to fight at a time, so just keep that in mind when you are fighting him. Let's say you are trying to do multiple tries on this guy. So we're actually going to go look at how we're going to start off this battle. So I just started off with a quick hit because Titus was the first one. Going to use attack reels right off the back. Every time he does attack reels, he does about 12 of them if you hit the 222 in a row. And that equates to about 100,000 at a time. So if you have 12 hits, it's about 1.2 million hits at a time. And this guy's got about 10 million in HP, so just keep that in mind. So really, I think you need like maybe 7 to 8 or 6 to 7 Waka's attack reels to really kill him. I know it sounds really easy, but it's easier said than done. You'll be noticing it in the battle as we go along. So let's go ahead and get that Lunar and Gambler Spirit. So like I said, anything that causes Reflect, Shell, Protect, use one of those, and any of the curtains, and then mix it with the Gambler Spirit, and that's going to help be your saving grace in almost every battle from here on. Not just Nemesis. Also, we just used a healing water. That also comes in real handy with this guy. So there's the first ethereal cannon, which basically attacks one person at a time, and then because we have evading counter weapons, we do hit him. His evasion isn't very high, so it's very easy to hit him. But you'll notice later on, once we start facing the Dark Aeons, their evasion is off the charts. So that's what makes them tougher than this guy. But for the most part, he's up there with Penance and the Dark Aeons. So again, the Curaga is not going to do its full healing ability because of Shell on our guys. When we did the Hyper Guard, what happened was it gave us Reagent, Shell, Protect, and Auto Life. Basically every buff in the game that we really need here. So you see there, that's our second attack rail, so that's another 1.2 off. So we're at 2400 probably in damage against this guy. So let's see. And now we're just moving on to his Ultra Spark. So this Ultra Spark basically gives us attacks everybody, and it hurts a lot. yeah, wiped out everybody. We just got to be sure we have auto life to bring everybody back every time, because it's going to be a tough battle here. And here comes that normal attack. It doesn't really do any status effects, so that's a good thing, but it does wipe out our guys every time. So we're gonna do the same thing again. We're just going to cast Hyper Mighty Guard here. So it's basically just using this strategy over and over again, this pattern, to take this guy out. So there it is, our Mighty Guard's back up, and now we're gonna heal ourselves with the healing water. That's a good strategy to have. First the Mighty Guard, followed by the healing water, just to get everybody back up to par here. And if you're running low on healing water, either you can steal them from Adamantoise inside Sin, or you can bribe the Anacondar in the Comlands for, I believe it's 116,000. So there, we see the Ultima against the attack reels here. I believe that's our third attack reels on this guy. Here comes that ethereal cannon, which basically just hurts one person real bad. But because we had that protect and our magic defense and our defense is maxed out, it didn't do as much damage as it normally does. But what it does give us is back our overdrive gauges, which will really help us out here. That's another thing that differs from Nemesis and the Dark Aeons. The Dark Aeons just use insta-kill and they kill you, but they don't give you back your overdrive gauges, which is tough. Is using the Ultima again. I believe that was our fourth attack reel. Bring Riku back up. We gotta cast auto life on her. There's no point in casting the Super Mighty Guard. We're gonna save that for later once everybody goes down, either with Armageddon or with Ultra Spark. Okay. And then let's go ahead and cast auto life again. Frustrating when he keeps targeting the same character over and over again. Okay. That protect really coming in handy here. If he didn't have the protect, I'm pretty sure he would have wiped us out. And then trust this to Waka so we can get the attack rails off again. I'm just not getting the attack rails because I don't want Ultima and then him following up with an attack here. Also, I see another turn for Waka coming up, so I'm just going to use these extra turns to attack him. Lowers HP even more. When he starts using Armageddon, that's when we know he's halfway done. So he hasn't used Armageddon yet, so we're still ways off. This is our fifth overdrive. Here comes that Ultima. So Ultima is doesn't do as much damage as it should, mostly because we have the shell and we also have the Super Mighty Guard, which really helps us out here. The shell from the Super Mighty Guard, and our magic defense is also completely maxed out here, which is making a hell of a difference against Nemesis. Had we not had that, this would have been a really tough fight. Well, it is a tough fight. It's just, it would have been a tougher fight and probably next to impossible to finish. So I believe we have 5 so far. 5 attack reels in this guy. We probably need 3 or 4 more. Or 2 to 3, sorry. 2 to 3 more. Because we have been attacking him throughout. So let's go ahead and just use a quick hit on this guy. Come on. I think I'm gonna use Entrust, give the rest of my overdrive to Waka here. I do see a turn coming up. So this is our 6th overdrive on this guy. There it is. This should hurt. There we go. Almost there. Alright, survived that one. Let's go ahead and reset again. Let's get everybody back to full health. Use one of the healing waters that we got. There we go. So he's using Armageddon now, that means he's almost dead. Or at least he's more than 60% dead, I should say. There we go. So, just as a disclaimer, if you haven't gotten Kamari's Nova overdrive yet, this is the best chance to get it from Nemesis. But we've already gotten it from Omega Weapon, so we're alright. Back in the Omega Dungeon. That was a fun fight. But, yeah. This guy's basically a rehash of Omega and Ultima Weapon, which were basically a nod to the old fiends from the previous Final Fantasies. All the way back to, dating back to the original, actually. Alright, auto life on Riku. Almost have it. Alright, Ultra Spark. This is gonna hurt. We almost have him. I think we're 1 overdrive away from defeating him. But it's better to be cautious, because he can sometimes wipe you out real close to the end here. But we gotta keep up our pattern. There we go. Auto life. Only because we don't have any turns with Riku coming up. Let's heal ourselves. And then next turn we'll cast auto life, and the turn after that we'll cast auto life. There we go. Do it on Riku as well. He's almost dead. I suspect one more overdrive and it should wipe out Nemesis here. We're just erring on the side of caution. Just gonna use hesitating, do I want to use healing water or not, but I think I'm just gonna use Kiraga. Because everybody's up to HP except for Waka, so... Slice and dice, baby! Doesn't do as much damage as Waka's attack reels, but it's still something. Ultima coming right up. And then we should be able to use Waka's attack rails right after this. Let's go ahead and use a healing water. Bring us all back up to full HP. There we go. And he's gonna attack Waka because he knows I'm gonna attack him with him. Such an annoying boss. Let's use auto life just in case. We don't want him wiping us out, especially Waka. I'm gonna try to do a quick hit. There we go. We should attack here. Good, Riku. He went for Riku. Good. We should be able to get our attack reels off after this. Let's use a healing water. Okay, go ahead and use your attack reels now. This should do it, actually. Alright, Waka, take him out. Yes, so there is the overkill. For an otherwise annoying boss, but that basically completes the monster arena here for us. We're gonna get our reward, I guess. Goes down a strong boss, I'll tell you that. Not bad. Okay, and we got a Genji armlet. Okay. It's basically a break HP limit armor. You beat my mightiest beast. What extraordinary power. Alright, from now on you shall be known who conquered all. I never imagined that my mightiest creation would be defeated. Yes, truly remarkable. I cannot find any other way to express it. All that's left is to defeat sin. I have faith in you, Sonny. Mark of Conquest. There won't be any more fiends where you're still able to battle. Feel free to come back, but you're still gonna have to pay for it though. Ha ha ha. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it an episode there. Thank you for tuning into our Final Fantasy Monster Arena series. This concludes that. Next we're gonna take up the Dark Aeons and go from there, and then round out the series with Penance. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.